Get ready with me for day 5 of my Pilates challenge and then a casual work from home day. I really want to be comfy today, so I'm going to go with my new Steady State set from Lululemon. I went for the matching hoodie and sweats. I love layering them over workout clothes, especially for early morning classes. The fabric, I believe it's called Superloft, is so soft on the outside and fleecy on the inside. Obsessed. Anyway, that's the vibe for today. See you next time. Shop the new Steady State Superloft now at lululemon.com.
Picture this, a curve in the road, a change in plans. Well, what do you say? With the all-new Audi Q3, the answer's always yes. Yes to adventure. Yes to escape. Yes to performance. Yes to comfort. Yes to right now. Because saying yes without hesitation, that's real luxury. The all-new Audi Q3, made for the yes life.
LinkedIn is pretty amazing at helping you grow your small business. We cannot stop your new clients from emailing you at 3 a.m. We can help you sell, market, and hire in one place. We cannot help you be in 3 places at once. And while we can't help you organize your calendar, LinkedIn can help you land more clients so you have a calendar to organize. Grow your small business on LinkedIn. Learn more at linkedin.com/smallbusiness.
3 months and counting, and the legends are gearing up for Glasgow 2026, both on and off the field of play. I'm John.
And I'm Michael, and that's the name of the thousands of volunteers who will help stage the Games, as well as our latest guest on the podcast. We're talking to 4-time Commonwealth Games gold medalist, Jake Jarman.
Commonwealth Games, the one competition that kind of just kick-started my senior career as a gymnast.
That full interview to come. We'll round up the latest news from the Games as well. This is Anything But Footy and a special edition of the podcast with Glasgow 2026. So Glasgow is gearing up to stage its second Commonwealth Games, equalling its Scottish neighbours Edinburgh's tally, of course. 3,000 athletes from 74 nations and territories will compete in the 10 sports and 6 parasports between July 23rd and August 2nd this summer. 3 months' time. It is getting close. Thousands of fans will also be expected, and tickets for the Sir Chris Hoy Velodrome and the Tollcross swimming pool have virtually sold out, we're told. We'll have more on that to come.
But organisers are also being supported by 3,000 volunteers, and they have revealed to us they will be called legends. And you'll definitely be able to spot them in Scotland this summer, because whether they're there supporting athletes at venues or welcoming you, the spectators, the legends, will all be wearing their vibrant uniform designed in the Glasgow 2026 colours of pinks, blues and purples. The Trespass designs have been revealed as the first legends have also started their official training programme.
So it's all systems go behind the scenes, and Glasgow 2026 ambassador and 4-time Commonwealth Games gold medalist gymnast Jake Jarman has been telling Michael he can't wait to get into action this summer.
My name is Jake Jarman. I'm a gymnast for competing for Great Britain and England, and I'm a previous Commonwealth Games champion back in 2022.
4 medals, 4 gold medals, wasn't it, back in 2022? How do you look back on that wonderful experience for Team England?
Yeah, well, it was certainly fond memories. Like, I think for me, Commonwealth Games, it was kind of like the one competition that kind of just kick-started my senior career as a gymnast. I think before then I'd never really made any like impactful scores at competitions. I think Commonwealth Games was like, it gave me that confidence to just put myself out there on the big stage and like really just go all out and not worry about if I mess up or not.
And what changed? What going into Birmingham made you arrive there in just such fantastic mental and physical shape?
Big part of it was the team that surrounded myself with, like being a part of that team. Like, I was relatively young at the time. Be a part of a team where, you know, I'm with gymnasts that I used to look up to as a younger gymnast, and like all of a sudden I'm competing alongside them. It kind of gives you that boost in like energy, confidence and all that, and I feel like really helped contribute towards like the success that I had.
And how much then of a breakthrough moment was it in terms of obviously preparing yourself for what you then went on to achieve subsequently at World Championships and, of course, a medalist at the Olympics?
Yeah, well, it was probably like it was really important for me actually. Like it was the first competition that I'd really exposed myself to a crowd of that size. I'd never experienced that before. Going out and seeing a completely packed stadium and having like thousands of eyes watching you compete. Like you could be the only competitor. Everyone's watching. It's a different type of pressure, and I think having that exposure earlier on earlier on the year was really important because I could use that experience and build upon it, leading into the Europeans, the World Championships later on in that year, and then obviously the following years and then the Olympics.
And what would you say to other athletes who are maybe got decisions to make about what to compete in this year in terms of the importance of taking part in the Commonwealth Games and what it led you then to go on and achieve?
I think like the opportunity to compete at Commonwealth Games, it just doesn't come around that often, and the fact that it's in the UK, it's in Scotland, you're able to, like, if you have family in it, like you're able to have them support you. But I think the fact that it is just such a massive opportunity that you wouldn't want to miss out on. It comes around as often as the Olympics, every 4 years. So anything can happen in 4 years. You might not even be an athlete in 4 years' time. I mean, God forbid you don't hurt yourself, but literally anything can happen. So it's just about taking the opportunity.
And you also got obviously to carry the flag in what was a brilliant closing ceremony. How much of an honour was that to lead Team England out at the end of Birmingham last time around?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I feel like it was like the best way to close out the competition, to be able to bear the flag, because in gymnastics we don't get to be a part of the opening ceremonies. So to be a part of the closing ceremony and then be a flag bearer was something really special.
Now, as we talk today, I know you are in Glasgow, you're in the host city. What is it like being there? How excited are you to be there? And what is the buzz around the place?
It is lovely. I've been here a few times actually. And like just earlier, so saw my own face on a billboard, which is strange. I mean, it was cool. It's really cool. But it's a weird feeling like seeing your own face on a billboard. But it's certainly exciting. It kind of kickstarts that feeling of like, Commonwealth Games soon approaching. It's getting me excited, to be honest.
I imagine it maybe gets the butterflies going, the excitement levels going. Have you had a look at the venue where you're going to be competing for Team England?
I've actually competed in that venue when I was much younger. So, I mean, I can't remember it too well, but it's definitely something that I should be fairly familiar with. But I'm excited. Like it looks incredible.
And I guess as well with this Commonwealth Games this time around, it's going to be slightly different, slightly smaller to what we had in Birmingham, but a great opportunity for people to come and support and see various sports because it is also compact.
It will still feel like a big event. From what I've heard, last time there was a Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, like they did a really good job, and I'm sure they'll continue to do an incredible job. So just have to wait and see.
And how are you? What kind of shape, what kind of form, and where are you in your season at the minute?
Currently, I'm a deloading period just before it starts to get really busy. Kind of learning some new skills, and I'm not like doing any routine prep at the moment. So the training load's a little bit easier right now compared to what it normally is at. But I'm excited to get back into a competition period because it's good fun.
Is this where, if you like, the hard work is done when you're back at your club, back in Huntingdon, back home in Peterborough, where when we see you on the big stage, it's actually all the hours in those gyms where it matters?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you're right. Like most of the work's done back at the clubs. When we go to our like national training center and for our prep camps, that's when we're really at the final stages of the prep. We don't have to do too much training. Most of the heavy loading's done back at our own clubs.
And what was it like to be able to take Commonwealth Games medals back to those clubs last time? I guess there was a moment, a homecoming event, and there was people there that had supported you coming through the ranks.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Had a nice. I think the club organised a really nice welcoming homecoming event. where I got to show my stuff, show my medals off. It was really wholesome, actually. Like, just got to celebrate like the achievement with other people that helped me on that journey.
And just finally, how does this year then pan out for you? You said you're on a deloading session at the minute. So break down the calendar for me, obviously with Glasgow as part of it, and what else we're hoping to see you in this year.
If I get selected to compete in Glasgow, and obviously I'll go into that competition with the usual prep phase of about 12 weeks. And then from that, there's the Europeans, which I probably won't compete in if I get selected to go to Glasgow. But it means that I'll put myself in the best position to be in top shape for the World Championships at the end of the year, which is a really important one for us, actually, because it's the first opportunity for Great Britain to qualify a team for the Olympics in LA.
World and Olympic and Commonwealth Games gymnast Jake Jarman. Now, tickets for the Commonwealth Games are still available. Prices ranging from £26 for some medal sessions, £17 for rounds and heats. There are plenty of options, we're told, at Scotstoun for the athletics. And we told you in the last episode that many British athletes will be aiming to be there. Sprinter Dina Asher-Smith, the latest to confirm her plans. So she will be there as well. There's also tickets available for boxing, which has been in the game since 1930. It's been confirmed Sting, the global boxing kit and equipment manufacturer, not the singer, has been announced as the official provider for Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games. So it'll supply the boxing ring that will be at the heart of the competition of the SEC Centre throughout the 10 days of competition. You can check out all the details, glasgow2026.com.
It's really interesting you mentioned Dina Asher-Smith and the number of athletes who are putting a priority on Glasgow 2026. We heard it there in that interview with Jake Jarman. He's saying his priorities this year are the World Championships at the end of the season and the Commonwealth Games, and that means he will probably miss the Europeans. So brilliant for the organisers of Glasgow 2026 with this new modern footprint for the Games, that the big names are all coming. Now, Scotland, as we know, have competed at the Commonwealth Games in every edition for nearly a century. That centenary will be coming up in India in 4 years' time. Team Scotland have been busy confirming some of their athletes with 3 months to go as we speak. Team Scotland has named its bowls and parabowls squad. 7-time Commonwealth Games medalist Alex Tatty Marshall's been confirmed. It's his 7th Games in the men's pairs in the indoor bowling. It's indoor bowling, remember, for the first time ever being held under a roof at these Commonwealth Games. It's a family affair, as there's also a place for Alex's niece, Beth Reaver, who will make her Games debut. And we've got some para swimmers that have also been announced by Team Scotland, the largest para sport programme in Commonwealth Games history at Glasgow 2026. That is fantastic, of course. 4 men, 3 women will make up Team Scotland's para swimming team. Tony Shaw set for a 3rd Games appearance. Stephen Clegg, Ollie Carter and Sam Downey return after their debuts at Birmingham 2022. And there's some debutantes as well: James Clegg, Faye Rogers and Astrid Carroll.
Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games gets underway then in 3 months' time. Keep on listening to us for the latest. You can check out more, as I said, and all the ticket details as well, glasgow2026.com.
Well, Jake Jarman has certainly made me more excited for Glasgow 2026. He is excited because he's got his face on billboards around the city. I don't think I have yet, but we will keep banging the drum for the Commonwealth Games, exactly 3 months away. We are Anything But Footy. You can find us on all the social media platforms. Of course, you can go to our website, anythingbutfooty.com, and you can also hear our music playlist. If you enjoy the music you hear at the big sporting events like the Commonwealth Games, like you'll be hearing at Glasgow 2026, you can always find that on Spotify. We are gearing up for Glasgow and we're looking ahead to LA.